Hi, my beautiful Tauruses. Welcome back to Queen Cup Tarot. I know it has been a really long time, and I apologize for that. Honestly, I really tried to get all the videos out for November, and I think I barely got through half of them. It's just been absolutely crazy. I started a new job, just a lot going on personally, but I refuse to give up on this channel. This is something I'm divinely guided to do, and something I need to take seriously, as my light work is very important to me, and this is a part of it. So I thank you for those that have been with me since the beginning and continue to support the channel. Thank you so much. To those that are new, please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I do smoke pot. That is totally not the purpose of this channel, but feel free to smoke with me. And usually I don't dress up. For those that are new, usually I'm not this, dressed up. I'm just coming back from work. Usually I have my hair in a bun with my joint, my frankincense burning, which I still have burning right now. But yeah, usually I'm a little less dressed up. But nonetheless, just going to start shuffling up here. I have been meditating on the cards, and I did clean them, as I've been burning frankincense for about 20 minutes now. So just going to shuffle up and get ready to do your December general reading, see what's been going on with my Tauruses. It's been a while since I last connected with them. I think I did my last reading for them was in October. And there was a lot going on then, but let's just see what retrograde season has been doing to my Tauruses. I hope you guys have been faring well. This retrograde season, especially emotionally, has been really tough. And I hope you guys are doing okay, and definitely look forward to the new year when everything is direct and, a lot of fresh new beginnings are looking to start if they're not starting already. Okay? Holy Spirit, thank you. Thank you. In more ways than one. But for now, for channeling through this reading, supporting my Tauruses at this time, let's give them clear messages regarding anything to do with love, relationships, personal development, career, money, stability, household, any trials and tribulation that my Tauruses are going through. Please help me, Spirit. Give them the support and the divine guidance that they need at this time. Any exciting news that I can deliver to my Tauruses, I love to do that. Spirit, please provide me with those messages at this time. And any other messages, Spirit, that you feel are important, that you think are important to share at this time, Spirit, I will do so. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm ready to get into it. And this is for December 2018 general reading for my Tauruses, okay? Bottom of the deck. I'm also very emotional myself right now, so if I cry during this reading, don't judge me, okay? Your overall energy, 1111, the Four of Wands. And for those that are familiar with 1111 and who have been seeing this number and are aware of the portal that opened up on November 11th, the reason why this November 11th was even more special, I guess you could say, was because if you add up 2018, the numbers in 2018, for those that are familiar with numerology, 2 + 1 is 3, 3 + 8 is 11. This portal was very special. It was very healing. This portal opened up in order to elevate the entire collective's vibration. Also a reason why a lot of twin flames are coming together at this time. For those of you that read about it, I hope that you are divinely guided to the people that explain to you the reason why we are connected to our twin flames. And it is in order to, again, increase the collective vibration and display a true depiction of love to the world. So if you believe that you are with your twin flame, please ask yourself and your partner together, are we a reflection of divine love? And if you aren't, you better take the steps to it. But it looks like for many of you are embarking into a divinely guided path, and you can thank the portal, the November 11th portal. You can thank that. I mean, there's a lot of things you can thank, but let's get into it, okay? This is for the month of December for my Tauruses. I'm going to pull 3 cards, 4 rows, reflective give or take of the next. Push this back, sorry guys. reflective of the next 4 weeks, give or take. Time is fluid in tarot. For those that are familiar with watching tarot, you should know this. For those that are new, please do not put stress on the reader or yourself. Angels are in control of everything. We're just lucky to get the little snapshot and the little visions that we do, okay? So far, this is looking beautiful, guys. I will show you once I have them laid. This is an absolutely beautiful reading, guys. Okay. I'm going to go through the cards with you before I get into the reading, okay? I want, for my people who are familiar with cards and that know how to interpret the cards, I want to give my viewers an opportunity to make their own interpretation, to get their own synchronistic messages from just what they see, outside of what I say. Because for a lot of people, it might just be enough even to just see this and get their own divine guided messages. Mind you, Mercury's in retrograde, so that's why all of us readers sound crazy when we're talking. The message, there's communication, it's like static. There's a lot of static. Anyways, bear with me, okay? So you've got the Temperance in reverse. These are the current energies I'm seeing. It could be the near past or the near future, but more or less the current energies I'm seeing surrounding my Tauruses at this time. I have the Temperance in reverse. I have the Nine of Wands in reverse. I have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Seconding that, I have the Nine of Pentacles upright. I've got the Nine of Wands upright, and I have the Death card upright. Going into the second half of December into the new year, I have the Queen of Pentacles upright, the Five of Cups, my apologies, the Five of Cups upright, the Nine of Cups in reverse. And then leaving the end of the month, I have the energies of the Ten of Pentacles upright, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay? Now I'm getting a lot of messages. I'm going to try to be as clear as I can and not have the messages bleed into each other, because then it could be confusing for you guys to understand, okay? All right, let's get into it, guys. So it looks like to me, for many of my Tauruses, there's a feeling of feeling like you're at your wit's end, feeling like maybe a little bit of impatience with this Temperance in reverse. This impatience due to a little bit of instability you're feeling from whatever energies are leading up to now or to this, and we can get some clarification later. But right now what I'm seeing is a lack of imbalance, possibly due to some kind of exhaustion that's being felt right now, maybe even a little bit of depression. And what I do see with the Nine of Wands in reverse is this is a need for you to kind of take an inventory check, right? If you're feeling like you are exhausted, whether it be emotionally, physically, whatever, if you're feeling exhausted, there's a good chance that there's an inventory check that needs to be taken and you need to drop some things. Whether these are emotions, ways of thinking, people, places, it doesn't matter. It's a need to take an inventory check. This is what I'm getting. I'm also getting that some of you Spirit has been working on some of you to try to show you maybe the truth about what I'm saying right now. But I think Spirit has been working with many of you Tauruses to try to balance you out. The problem is it's like you're kind of fighting it a little bit, almost like a child fighting their parents when their parents tell them, well, you know, don't do that, it's hot. Don't do that, don't run, you're gonna fall. Don't touch that, you're gonna burn yourself. Don't do that, you're gonna feel this way. And it's almost like with this Ace of Swords in reverse is that Spirit has been trying very gently to get you to change your perspective, even if you're in a troublesome time. Thora, calm down. That's my dog. That's Thora, guys. She's going through her own ascension or something. Yeah, she's going through it. Anyways, and I'm seeing that, like I said, there's a need to take an inventory check. If you're feeling heavily guarded, there's a need to check and know why. Because if you're feeling guarded and you know why, and there's a consciousness behind your guarded behavior or disposition towards something or someone, and this could even be yourself, there's something you're not looking at correctly, and Spirit is trying to guide you. Spirit is divinely trying to download the information you need, probably has, and you're fighting it because I feel like there's for many of you, you're focused on the stick. You're so focused, like you're clinging to it, and you're almost missing the bigger picture in a sense. That's just what I'm getting from this arrangement here. But I do see a balancing needing to happen at this time, and that you are divinely guided and you are getting the support, and that there is a need to be meditating, sitting in silence, so that these downloads can come to you clearly, clear enough for you to hear them and make the necessary changes and feel enlightened and feel like, this epiphany, right? That's what this is. To me, this is an epiphany waiting to happen. It's not even epiphany, but it's more like this divine knowledge and truth that's being handed down to you at the heavens, by the heavens. It's not being penetrated or received correctly. Because I don't believe that this comes out a lie because it's upside down. I believe that it always comes out true. That whether it's upside down or not, this is still the hand of God delivering this message. It's how you're looking at it. Is it looking like it's something that's coming down at you, or it's coming up? Like it's all about how you're looking at this. And in reverse, to me, it's that there's this truth, this inner truth within yourself that you're either denying, not looking at correctly, or manipulating within yourself that is causing an imbalance. And we'll get further clarification on that when we pull from the second deck. Now, leading up to that, though, what's funny is, even though there's this imbalance that you might be currently feeling, there's this significant, and I know exactly why. I know exactly why. Many of my Tauruses, okay, this is also, to me, this is an earth sign, a really stable, independent, abundant earth sign, okay? And I see that there is a transformation happening, okay? There is this death card right underneath the Ace of Wands in reverse. I mean, the Ace of Swords in reverse, okay? This is a transition that happens. So to me, in the very near future, maybe in the next minutes, hours, or days, whatever imbalance is happening due to a truth not being penetrated, seen, or understood, or overstood, like my Jamaicans like to say, overstand, that changes very quickly. Because this transformation, this kind of transformation does not happen if you are still imbalanced and seeing things incorrectly. I think some of you are just in a vulnerable space right now, trying to balance out, heal, but there might be some resistance to that due to a little PTSD, maybe even, just being busy at work, having a lot on the go where there's this inability to spend time with yourself, to balance out, to get this divine knowledge downloaded in a form you can hear and understand clearly and make change to. But it looks like it happens because this death happens, this transformation happens. So if you're struggling with a way you're looking at something, or a way you're looking at yourself, or even possibly a relationship, because I do have the Knight of Wands beside this Nine of Pentacles here, and that to me is the single card, individual person or somebody who stands independent within a relationship. And beside the Knight of Wands, okay, beside this Nine of Pentacles is this Knight of Wands. So if this is two different energies, representative of two different energies, there is a transformation happening with both said people. Now, this could also just be the transformation happening within yourself due to what it is that you've balanced out from in the near future, because it looks like some heavy shit for God to be bringing down his God, or even Archangel Michael bringing down his heavy sword, thy heavy sword, to bring you knowledge. You went through something that you needed, that you asked for the support and you received it, okay? And it causes that change. You do have that awakening in yourself. There is passion reinvigorated in yourself when you do have this understanding. And this knowledge, guys, this Ace of Wands could just be the simple idea that you haven't realized that you are absolutely abundant and fantastic as an individual. If you are single, please, if you can't acknowledge this energy, it's very hard to market this energy to other people. People won't even know you have it. You won't attract. You have to be aware of this knowledge first and foremost, okay? And that bird on her hand, that bird wouldn't touch her if she did not have that understanding and self-confidence and stillness within herself and abundance in herself. That bird would not touch her. Okay? So I see that you do come to an understanding of that, and it causes great passion. It might even bring someone in. Someone new. This Knight of Wands could be someone new. It could be the person you're with now. You know, it could be your own energy, right? This could be your energy. Once you look at yourself in a more positive, attractive way, now all of a sudden you're feeling hot. And this change happens relatively quickly, which is why I believe it's an epiphany. This is information, a change of the way you view your life and circumstances surrounding it. And it's amazing because right after the death, I have this Queen of Pentacles here. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I mean, look at him or her. This is absolutely beautiful energy. Again, stable, independent energy. But this Queen of Pentacles, out of all the queens, is typically associated with a single Taurus. A Taurus not partnered, but very abundant, wealthy as an individual. And we're talking any kind of wealth. Doesn't necessarily have to be, not that it's not money, but it's stability. That's the more important way of looking at her. Okay, so I'm getting a few messages here. I'm going to try to get them out clearly. For those of you that are in relationships, okay, that are partnered, this Venus retrograde and this Mercury retrograde is really taking its toll. Now, the Venus retrograde really had you looking at the people and the relationships around you from your childhood all the way to current present. Okay, had you really looking at them deeply, how people treated you, how they loved you, how they didn't love you, and so forth. But Mercury retrograde is having you look at yourself. You're going to look at yourself. Take this opportunity to look at yourself after Venus retrograde and let all the pieces connect. Because if you only reflect back on situations at what others do to you and not what you do to them, or what the end user, if you cannot tap into what the end user experience is when dealing with you, that's a problem. But a problem it doesn't look like you really have. It looks like a lot of you are realizing that maybe if you are in a relationship that you might be a little bit more abundant or mature than the person that you are dating, who might seem a little bit flighty, comes and goes, possibly even a cheater. And the transformation could be, this death card could be indicative of you leaving this person, which is why the Queen of Pentacles comes out, which shows that you end up being single. Go on. You end up being single come mid-December. Now, this could be reflective of the need to look at yourself. Again, I have the Five of Cups beside the Queen of Pentacles here. And this is looking at the past, but what in the past are you looking at? People become obsessed with the actions of other people. They did this, they said this is what they do, but have no awareness of what people's end user experience is of them. And I see you possibly reflecting on that. Not just on this person, if you are anticipating leaving someone. If you are in a relationship and this resonates and it does feel like you are a lot more abundant and stable than this person is, and you've put the effort to be abundant and stable more than this person is, and they're coming in and out of your life while you're planning routes, they're making a muck. I see a lot of you deading that. And that's right. That might be where there's that feeling of confusion and imbalance, maybe also impatience. And I do see that once this transition happens, and this transition, if you're single, this could be somebody coming in karmically that resembles somebody you've dated before, people you've dated before, and you walking away from that is the transformation. Thora, stop. I'm not ready to do it. It's raining outside. Go and lay down right now. Go eat your food. Please. Do it now. Sorry, guys. So yes, if you are single, this could be your energy causing this transformation. But again, I do see that this Knight of Wands most likely is somebody else's energy. Energy more immature than yours, whether male or female. And for some of you, if you are single, I mean, shit, if you're in a relationship, it could apply too. But if somebody from the past comes back, and you let them go because you know why they're coming back. Karmically, you understand what the test is. And you pass the test and you become the Queen of Pentacles. There's a bit of sadness and feeling like with the Five of Cups and the Nine of with the Five of Cups upright and the Nine of Cups in reverse, you're reflecting on the past, being like, I wish that, like feeling a little bit in your woes, you know, like looking back saying like, man, I really, this person, it was a wish fulfillment that this person came back, and now it's not, because I realized that, you know, you're realizing that something you wished for is something that you no longer want as you reflect on the near past. And it could be as near as this person coming back and you letting them go and telling them, they're like, hey, are you seeing somebody? You're like, no, I'm not. But at the same time, that doesn't matter, because you have yet to show in your own life that you can offer me what it is that I need, that I've been able to work so hard for it and provide for myself. So I see that energy here towards this person. Now, if this is a current relationship, you know, there's that energy of like, you're kind of taking that inventory check, right? Hold on one second, guys. Sorry. Sorry, guys, I'm back. I had to let Thora out. She was going crazy. Okay. So yeah, I see a lot of you guys after you go through this heavy first part of December, because I do see a huge metamorphosis, you know, a huge change for a lot of you in December, but change that's going to really put you on in the position that you've always really wanted individually as an individual person. I'm not talking about romantically in a partnership. I mean, that is very much a part of it. But I think when this person comes back, if it is somebody who comes back, then you're really just kind of like, when they come back and the contrast to where you are now, that's when you really realize the true transformation happens when this person comes back, because then you can actually see how far you've come, because they haven't really changed. They're coming in as a knight, and you're coming in as a queen before your metamorphosis. I mean, after your metamorphosis and even before, it's you're coming up as the Nine of Pentacles, right? So individually as a person, you're very abundant, and you know this. You know you're divinely guided and have an ability to manifest what it is that you need. And a lot of you are looking at this person who came back and said, I didn't manifest you. Or if you are in a relationship, a lot of you are looking at this, your partner, and is saying, I don't, and is deciding to look at the situation clearly for what it is, which is what this Ace of Swords in reverse was always really about. You know, your spirits, your angels were always trying to show you the truth, because your angels are always trying to position you on your path to what you signed for, okay? Why you're here. And it seems that you are really tapping into that. And that might bring people back. That might also have people left behind, because I don't see any king counterparts with female energy and male energy, whether you're male or female watching. Whenever I have a queen, I'm looking for a counterpart energy, a male energy. The knight here, you know, I feel like that is opposing energy to this queen, and it's not stacking up, man. The Knight of Wands isn't stacking up to the Queen of Pentacles, and many of my Tauruses know and are saying, I'm sorry, no matter how much it may hurt you, or how much you might look back and say, man, I really wished that this could work, or it was something I wanted so bad that I invested a lot of emotions into. Wow, you were creating your abundance, you're still emotionally investing in this person who has let you down. And I don't see bad blood here. You know, I don't see cheating. I see going in separate directions. For many of my Tauruses, I see you naturally outgrowing a partner or a type of person you used to attract. And if you are single and you feel like I'm still just attracting the same shit, just know that you're just tying up loose ends karmically. It's like, it's a lot easier to do the test. Like when you're learning all of this and you do the test, it's like, gosh, I didn't even pass. Wow. But when you keep passing the test, you just get bored of school. Like you just get bored of it. Maybe even frustrated. Maybe even a little bit impatient. But just know that, please just know that you're doing the right thing, and it's reinforcing you. If it keeps happening and you keep doing the right thing and thinking, what's the problem? Don't go back and revert. No. Know that it's increasingly every time you reject somebody who has all the traits of what used to hurt you in the past or cause you injustice in the past, like the cheaters and the liars and the manipulators and all that shite, because there's always flags, man. There's always signs. You either pick them up or you don't. And it's looking like off of the hop. You're just not having it. As you create your own abundance and strength, you're just not having it. That is the transformation. That is the death. Whether it's leaving somebody or not, just know this Death card, even if it's applying to the end of a relationship, this is a transformation for you. I don't know if this is going to cause a transformation to somebody else, but it's your transformation that is prompting this. It is prompting this. You are transforming, and it's causing you to look at things differently. And if you're not looking at it right now and you're feeling the confusion and the imbalance and the frustration, just know that in the coming hours, days, and weeks, especially as you meditate, you need to take the time, because if you don't, it's not going to come. You will have a very different way of viewing whatever it is that's causing this imbalance. You're going to look at your situation, the way you deal with your situation, and the way this person is dealing with the situation, or even just individually. You are going to have a very different view. And that view change is a metamorphosis that puts you at the Queen of Pentacles. Where is your counterpart? Let's get the clarification deck going. I'm tired. It's a good reading. I think it's a fantastic reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to share the best part. The best part here, guys. And what's funny is, so I have the 10 of Pentacles upright, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands I originally laid out in reverse, and it just didn't feel right, but I left it. And then I kind of moved to get Thora, and the card fell. Or no, the card didn't even fall. Anyways, it ended up upright, and I'm leaving it that way. Bottom line is, this transformation, anytime there's a death, there's a metamorphosis, there's a transformation, there's pain, it hurts. It's like, I just went through something really hardcore. Like, my ascension process has really ripped me. But it's beautiful, but it is exhausting, it is hard, it is depleting, it is intense, but it is beautiful. Anyways, there's this period of reflection of the past and sadness. Now, for those of you that already have felt that, what I see coming is the abundance. You go from the 9 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and then this 10 of Pentacles right here. So I see you coming out of the cold with a new opportunity, but it looks like this new opportunity, you know right off of the hop, is going to give you the balance and abundance that it is that you were looking for. Something comes in and you go, that's what I was talking about. That's what I'm seeing. This could also be like, be creative. Some of you might be getting laid. For my single Tauruses might be getting a little bit of, good for you. Somebody should be. Let's get some clarification, guys. Let's see what's going on. What do I got right here? You guys are not fucking playing, eh? You guys are not playing. And you're definitely no longer worrying about shit. Wow. Wow, good for you, Tauruses. For those of you that are feeling, resonating with this and know you're going through a transformation and a metamorphosis, please know my prayers are with you. I understand how difficult, how hard it is, how brave it is. Continue fighting, continue pushing, because the people around you, whether they admit it or not, are being inspired by your drive to change and be better and be abundant. Good for you. Spirit, let's clarify this reading for our Tauruses. Oops. The month of December. To me, this reading was less about love, relationship, career, more about personal development. Now, this could apply to career. Either way, I see money, I see abundance. Some of you might have been really broke not too long ago and not really seeing the truth about your situation, maybe how you were spending money, maybe how your partner and you were spending money, you know, and you having to change completely the way your household runs, you know, maybe missing some of your, you know, luxuries, you know, those dinners out and things like that, and kind of feeling a bit down about that. And then you looking at your bank account going, holy shit, we saved a lot of money in a short amount of time and didn't even realize that. That could very well possibly happening, or a new opportunity that really, you know, is going to be lucrative for you. And the minute you hear it, you know right away it's lucrative. It's not bullshit. There's no bullshit. You know right away, I'm going to make money doing that, or this is an opportunity that can really increase our finances. Okay. But really, I see this more about you individually being abundant and understanding you are, and taking an inventory check of that and of everything around you, and confirming if it actually is a reflection of everything you've worked so hard for. Does it reflect back to you? Okay. Spirit, let's get clarification on the current energies. I have the Temperance here in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and this Ace of Wands in reverse, even though I kind of feel like we talked about what that lack of clarity is, but let's just get a little clarification, Spirit. Can we please? Thank you. I have standing your ground. Think maybe some of you need to realize how abundant you are and not let somebody trample all over your shit and your life. You need to stand your ground against somebody who might be using you. You might not be seeing the truth about somebody, and you need to, and because it's causing an imbalance in your life. Okay? You need to stand your ground against this behavior, this person, or this situation. It is very, very important that you look at it through clear eyes. Don't let your ego stop you from penetrating all the information, because it's going to hurt if you know that, oh my God, in reality, I've actually allowed this due to codependency reasons, or whatever the case is, whatever. You know, I'm just saying, a need to stand your ground is absolutely pivotal at this time. Currently, this is your current energies, like right now. Wow, and I have this 9. This is beautiful, because you have the 9 of Cups here, but it's in reverse. And the action, little do you know, the action that you're taking and this change is your wish fulfillment. And it's funny, because when this metamorphosis happens, you're all gloom and going, oh my God, there's no wish fulfillment for me. And oh my God, I'm just constantly having to like make the right choices and be alone. And yeah, it's great having money or a good job and work so hard and being stable and I can pay my bills, but I'm alone. And I keep having to be alone because I keep having to tell these fuckers to kick rocks, these low frequency people to kick rocks. Little do you know that standing your ground and this metamorphosis that you're going through is going to bring the wish fulfillment that it is you want. But what it's telling me with this this Ace of Swords in reverse is you need to be honest with what it is that you want, and then look around you and say, am I taking up precious space on things that are not serving me and actually not attributing to what I truly believe as being a wish fulfillment, however this looks for you. Okay? Spirit, let's clarify this second week. I want to know, I feel like I know this Queen, this 9 of Pentacles as your energy. I know it is. Okay? I don't need to clarify it. What I want to clarify is this Knight of Wands. I said Wands, and look what I see. So I have the 8 of Wands. And I feel like this could be read upright or reverse, the way it came out. Okay? I think that there's a possibility that there is an unstable energy in your life that, in contrast to the stability that you're creating, okay, it's interfering. It's interfering. It could be interfering with your spiritual downloads because it's distracting you. If there's this in and out player cheating type energy, if this Ace of Wands is that, this Knight of Wands is that. But to me, this Knight of Wands is just an energy that isn't where you are right now. It's not bad. This person doesn't necessarily need to be treating you badly. It's just not in line with what you want and where you're going. I see that there is possibly some miscommunication or delays in communication with this person, which is what could possibly have you decide that you've had enough. If this person has ghosted you or, has disappeared, you take this inventory check at yourself and realize that this person's behavior is not a reflection of me. It is a reflection of them, because I'm actually quite abundant. That deep understanding alone in yourself, and that understanding should make you cry. The beauty in understanding that you are this when you don't know it should make you cry, or else you haven't gotten the lesson. Okay? But when you do, that's this. That's really what this death is all about. It is the death of the old way of looking at you and your situation. And as you're crying, as you don't even know you've transformed into the Queen yet of Pentacles, whether male or female, you don't even know it, and you're crying about the past. That's the best part. You don't even know it, and you're crying about the past, about wishes you didn't think were fulfilled. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, meaning the 6th and 7th dimensions where our angels are doing their best work, you've got the 10 of Pentacles, okay? You have, there's two people. There is a male and a female. There are two counterparts. There are children. There is a community, okay? And no longer being left in the cold or having financial worries or stresses. Why? Because there's a certain level of abundance that came through a joint venture and a new opportunity. Okay? Sorry, guys. Okay, sorry, guys. So yeah, I think that if you're already went through this transformation and maybe you even know that you're at the Queen of Pentacles stage and you're just feeling, that you're having to look at the past because there's nothing to look at currently, or maybe you don't have the vision for the future, the hope for the future, because I see some of you have stopped wishing. Some of you after this transformation might stop wishing because you're feeling down about your hopes for love. There's my counterpart. So I've got the Knight of Swords, which I believe the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords and the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords are great counterparts. They are. I do believe that, because the King of Swords and the King of Queen, they're not divine counterparts to each other. They're the only King and Queen in the deck out of the 4 that's not actually good with each other. And on the bottom of the deck, I have the 2 of Cups. Some of you might be dealing with an air sign, but guys, if you know me already, you know I don't really get into that because it just really F's up sometimes. You feel like you're syncing with it, and then they say a sign that it's not, and then you're like, it can't be it for me. No, it doesn't work like that. I don't want to do that. I want you to feel like it's resonating if it is, and I don't need to give, I want to be more specific on the messages than the signs, okay? Because that's more what it's about. All right, and Spirit, can I get clarification on this Ace of Wands and this new opportunity and this abundance that Taurus is going to leave the month of December with? Wow, I see a lot of travel. Oops. Too many. I see a lot of I see some travel. I see that this new opportunity can be... if it is a person, I have Temperance again. And it's funny because it came in reverse and the Magician came again in the 10 of Swords. So I see for... I pulled too many cards. But I see a lot going on into December. I see Sagittarius season being lit for you guys, possibly actual travel, whether it's, it's the holiday season with the Six of Swords here. That is the travel card, so it really doesn't seem crazy. Now, if you do travel for the holidays, I see that there could be some conflict, very light, probably with family. If you are having some imbalances with family, then it will come out a bit over the holidays. But that manifestation power with the Magician and the Ten of Wands is, it's like, you're kind of over that energy and you're going to be feeling the holiday spirit. But I also think that whatever dramas are kind of surrounding you come the end of the month or over the holiday season with friends or family, I don't think it will really matter, because I think you might have found someone, or I think you might meet someone that somewhere inside you, whether you're actually dating them already or not, that they are someone that is going to be of significance in your life and that you'll probably end up dating. There's this sexual connection already, even though I don't see any crossing lines right now, other than you establishing that there is a connection, and that, this person, from what I see, there's some mirroring, quite a bit of mirroring in this reading, might feel the same way already too. If you do know this person, if you do already know them, then you might have sex with them for the first time, over like between Christmas and New Year's, or maybe on the 1st of January, like actually New Year's, you might have sex with this person for the first time, which would be so cute. If anybody does sleep with a new person for the first time on New Year's, can you just please, I know it's odd to put it in the comments, but fucking put it in the comments. This is Queen Cup Tarot. I'm not into none of the play or people no. We're not keeping up with any perceptions. This is the real deal. You come as you are. I come as I am. And yeah, I would love to hear if some of you experienced that for New Year's. That'd be crazy, because it was right here. You come out of the cold. There's this passionate new beginning, which I'm really getting sex from this card right here. We've got the Two of Cups. I definitely see you leaving the month, going into possibly a new relationship, or knowing the potential of one and being extremely excited about it. So congratulations to you guys. Don't fight your families too hard. It's the holiday season. Enjoy. And I love you guys, and I will see you guys in December for your yearly forecast and January readings. Oh, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. Stay safe. Let your inner angels live. Bye.